Let this be your little reminder that if you are out there struggling, it does get better. It feels... Welcome back to another weekly vlog. Happy Tuesday. I have had such a long day, so I'm ready for bed, but I thought I'll jump on and recap my day. So I went to work this morning, started quite early, so essentially did, I think, it's 7:45 till 3:45. Then went to the gym from 4:30 to 5:30, and then I had therapy from 6 to 7 p.m. So I was out for a long time. It's also day 1 of my period, so I'm just so exhausted. But we came home, we watched Breaking Bad, and then I've even washed my hair and I've done some journaling. So I'm feeling very productive. I have been meaning to journal the last week because my diary gets you to do like a weekly reflection on each week, and I hadn't done last week's yet. And then when there's like a new moon or a full moon, it gets you to do some like reflection parts as well. So I did the new moon reflection parts as well. Just gets you to think about like what you want to manifest, what's going good for you, what you could change, all of that stuff. So trying to get into better mindful practices, but I thought I'd just quickly jump on and intro the vlog. I will definitely give you an update in terms of like mental health and how that's going, because I had a very interesting chat with my therapist today, but I'm just a bit tired tonight, so I'll update you tomorrow. Wednesday. I have just got back from my mum's. We went there for dinner today, went out for dinner. Always love going to South Perth and getting a nice view of the foreshore and the city. But I thought that I'd just come on and sit down and give you a little mental health update, because I said that I'd do that yesterday and then I didn't do it. So I went to therapy yesterday and I've been doing EMDR. I think I've got the acronym right, which is like eye desensitization reprocessing. It's essentially where you go through triggering memories and at the same time you are like following something with your eyes, and you talk about how you're feeling, what emotions it's bringing up, what you believe about that, and like where the sensations are in your body. So I've been doing that. It's just a way to get triggering memories from short-term memory to your long-term. So for example, people that struggle with trauma often have what you would have heard as a trigger. So let's say police is your trigger for whatever reason, like that can sometimes be one of mine. So I thought I'll give that as an example. So sometimes if I see a lot of police, I might get triggered and I feel like I'm back in the memory that gives me the original trigger. I don't want to go into too much details about why that's a particular trigger, but I know I explained it kind of poorly. But the whole purpose of that kind of therapy is to go back to that triggering memory and then you discuss it, and you're also tracking something, so your brain is focusing on more things at once, and it is like a thing to help the memory move towards the back. So that is what I'm currently doing. I had my first one maybe like 3 weeks ago and it actually went well. I've had it before and I didn't love it, but that was probably 2 years ago. So now with more therapy, I was at a point where I was able to do it successfully. I did get a headache, which is really interesting. It's interesting where you feel sensations. So for me, I got a lot of tension in my head and I had a headache. But the following day, I actually felt okay, because it's something where the next few days you might not feel very good. So that's what I'm doing currently. However, my appointment yesterday, we were supposed to do that and we didn't end up doing it. And we talked about resentment, which I thought was really interesting. I took some notes on my phone. So obviously, again, I don't want to talk too much about my own individual experiences, but We all know, if you've watched my mental health videos, which I'll link below, obviously I had a terrible breakup in 2020, and then I have a few other things in my life, and it appears I still hold resentment towards the situation, individual people, all of that. And one such thing is, like, I always feel like I can't discuss details of what happened in full, because I just can't. I feel like I can't, because there's a lot of repercussions and it involves a lot of other people. So I've always struggled with the fact that although it happened to me, I feel not in control and not able to share my story. So that was a form of resentment, and the therapist was really, really good and told me to try to reframe it. Instead of feeling like powerless and like I can't discuss it, try to say, like, you are choosing not to discuss it. So, like, nothing is like physically stopping me from talking if I wanted to, but I know that I have my own morals, and I know that there are repercussions if I talk too much about certain things. So I am actually choosing not to, and I thought that was really, really good. She also told me, like, I need to be a bit more assertive, so express my needs and, like, work out why I feel the resent and what my needs actually are. Work out who or what I'm really mad at, and, like, give yourself real options. So focus on the fact that you do have a choice. So that's what I was just saying before, where, like, I'm choosing not to. And if I still struggle with it, I could go to, like, support groups, or I could find a particular safe spot where I can talk freely about what happened. For example, I talk to my friends, talk to my family, all of that stuff. And then she also said, like, don't fertilize your weeds, which is obviously, like, resentment is not a good feeling to have. So, like, my little resentment weed, I try not to focus on that, and I try to focus on the things I'm grateful for. And then ask yourself, like, what your values are, so you feel a lot better now about not discussing certain things. I don't know if I've explained it very well, but that's what I learned, and I found that session really, really interesting. So I would say, like, my mental health recently has been pretty good, actually. Like, obviously I have days here and there, I'm just like every other human being, but I've been in regular therapy for almost 3 consecutive years now, quite full on, and I'm doing well. I've learned so much about myself, getting better at boundary settings. So yeah, I thought I should sit down and give you that little update. If you'd like me to do a full detailed video, I haven't done one of those on mental health for a while, so do let me know, and I'm happy to do that. But let this be your little reminder that if you are out there struggling, it does get better. It feels like it won't in the moment, but like everyone says, time does help heal wounds. Therapy is an awesome resource, so if you need a sign to go talk to someone, I do encourage you, because it's just really, really nice to have that person that is purely there for you. You can be completely selfish, talk about yourself for a whole hour, and just it helps you work out why you're feeling certain things and makes you a better person. So overall, I'm actually doing quite good. But yeah, that is my little Wednesday update and mental health update. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Thursday. I'm off work today. So today we went and had a coffee this morning, my partner and I, then we had lunch out and just having a rest now. We are off to Fringe tonight and also a movie today. So we've got a jam-packed day of a few things, but it should be pretty good. We're going to see, I believe the movie's called Wales. Wales. So I'll let you know how it goes, but I thought I should pop on and say hi. I need to get myself a little bit organized, have a little bit of a rest before movie time, and then head. My battery is about to die, but it is a lot later, as you can tell by the makeup. Look at that glowy blush. We watched The Whale. That was the movie that we watched at the cinemas today. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. So I thought I'd read the small synopsis for you. So it's about an obese and reclusive English teacher who tries to reconnect with his estranged teenage daughter for one last chance at redemption. So it follows his final week, and yeah, it's so good. It's really, really symbolic, gets you to think. I absolutely loved it and I highly recommend watching it. I have then been doing the puzzle for like the last hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm up to the sky. That's all I've got left on my puzzle, and then I'm finished. But it's very, very difficult. But I thought I'd come on, show you my makeup, and then we are heading to Fringe, which I'm so excited about. We'll grab some dinner, and then we're heading to a cabaret show. It's set in the French 1980s nightclubs, I believe, is like the setting for it. So I'm so excited, and I'll make sure to tell you how that goes after. I am back from Fringe. It was so good. It was Club de Moor, and it was all Perth artists. I highly recommend checking it out if you're in Perth. It was such a good show. It's already got me looking into the Lyra, I think it's called Lyra, the hoop classes, aerial ones. I would love to do that this year. I did trapeze for a little while, but I really want to give the hoops a try because that one looks more my cup of tea. So I'm gonna look into that hopefully. So that's got my creativity and my old gymnast in me craving to get out there and be more acrobatic. But the show was so good. I've had such a lovely day. I have tomorrow off from work, so I'm having a long weekend. So gonna head to bed. I should film a podcast, but I think I'm gonna head to bed because I want to head to the gym in the morning. But I'll check in with you then. Happy Friday. I've just got back from the gym. I don't usually go on a Friday, but I had the day off and I missed Wednesday. So went today, and I'm planning to go in the morning as well. So I'm hoping to get 4 workouts this week. But I did backs and shoulders today. It was quite hard. But I thought I am going to make myself breakfast, and you always see me make my smoothie. So I thought I'd actually talk you through what I actually put in it. So first of all, I just have frozen mixed berries. I like the mixed ones. And I literally just eyeball it. I probably fill up my little smoothie thing to about halfway through, maybe 3/4 actually. Then I add protein powder. So I either add the Naked Harvest banana protein powder, or I have the vanilla one as well. I think I'm gonna add the banana one today. That's my favorite. One serve is 2 tablespoons, and then you get 18 grams of protein. But what I like to do is I either put 3, so 1.5 serves, or I will put a double. Today, probably 1.5, so I just add that in. This protein is really good too, because if you're new here, I've recently gone dairy-free and gluten-free for the most part, because it's appearing that I might be intolerant and allergic to cow's milk as well. So we're trying it. So we put in my powder. Then I add a greens powder just so I can get a serve of fruit and veggies at breakfast. So I have the Naked Harvest green one. I actually have the new flavor banana that I haven't tried just yet because I want to finish this one off first. So 1 serve of this is 2 tablespoons. So I just put 2 tablespoons of that into my smoothie bowl. I add a lot of powders in here because it's the easiest way for me to drink them, but it's up to you how you want to do that. Next powder we add is collagen. So again, I just have the Naked Harvest one. Most of my products are from there, which I'm glad now because they're all gluten-free and dairy-free, so that's good. This, I believe, is just 1.5 teaspoons. Sorry, 3 teaspoons. I just use the same one and do little ones. So just put that in. I know it's a lot of powder, but once it's all mixed, it tastes good, I swear. Now, this is new, but I've been adding in a prebiotic whenever I have a smoothie. So I have the one from Wanderlust. They did kindly send me this. And when you put in 1.5 teaspoons, this smells nice. This is like a little new addition, but I figure why not? I have it, I might as well try it. And then, because we have put in a lot of powders and sometimes you can taste the greens powder maybe a bit too strong, I will add in a little bit of chai powder. So this is the maple chai from Naked Harvest. This is the new one. Let me grab my old one. And I probably just add in like a teaspoon of the chai powder, and it just gives it a really nice cinnamony flavour. I find that this really helps with the flavour. Then we add your milk of choice, whatever you want. I have been having soy milk, but in a smoothie I would have almond as well, but fill that up. Again, I just eyeball it till it looks about right. And then my little tip is, before you actually put it on the blender part, give it a shake so that you get all the powders like dissolved already. And then we just mix her up, put her on the blender, and there you go. So it looks nice and purple. So the greens powder does actually blend in, I promise. But I am going to enjoy my smoothie, try and finish the puzzle. I only have sky pieces left. And then I have lunch later on with a couple of friends. Morning, happy Saturday. Sorry for not checking in with you last night, but we went to Kings of Burlesque. It was so good. I love the show so much. That's the footage you would have seen. Before that, my friends were over and were playing Categories because I bought that yesterday and I love that game so much. But yeah, yesterday's Fringe was so good. We had such a lovely night out. And then today we are off to a friend's house for the Hottest 100 countdown, which should be nice. Should be sitting around the pool just enjoying the music. But yeah, happy Saturday. Morning, happy Sunday. I slept for 12 hours. Wait, maybe 13. I can't believe it. I went to bed between 8:30 and 9, and then I got out of bed at 9:30 this morning. Clearly I needed it. Yesterday we listened to the Hottest 100 at my partner's friend's, and so we're in the sun all day, going in between the pool and sunbaking. So I think the sun made me tired, but it was such a lovely day. Today we're taking it very, very chill. I've been up for a little bit, not that you can tell because I look like I just rolled out of bed. But we watched a Japanese movie called Ikari, I believe it was called. Pretty much there is a new movie coming out called The Living, and it is a remake of an old Japanese movie, and I want to watch the new one. So my partner got me to watch the old Japanese version of it. It was very good. I actually enjoyed it. It is a 1950s art house movie, so you have to be in the right mood for it. But watched that, had some quick lunch, but we have eaten everything in our house. All we've done this week is eat out. I swear we have like 1 week of really good eating at home and then 1 week of eating out, and then we finally do the grocery shops. So that is on the agenda. After my partner finishes his lunch, we need to go grocery shopping. Classic Sunday activities. I am popping on to close off the vlog. Apologies for not filming very much today, but despite doing a huge shop, it cost $288. We ate out tonight, and I know that's so embarrassing, but in all fairness, my sister and her boyfriend came over this evening and we played Mario Kart. My sister brought over Coco, the family dog. I'll have to input a little bit of footage here of her going crazy here. She's so adorable. She's like almost 10 now, but she still acts like a puppy every now and then. So we just got burgers because we felt like them. But I swear I'm going to be a lot better with cooking. I'm thinking that instead of a vlog next week, I might do a what I eat in a day, but an ideal version of what I'd like to be eating, just because I have gone gluten-free and dairy-free. So I thought that would be like a fun little video to do. But I just came on to close off the vlog. It looks like you're going to get a Monday upload, which is so exciting. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I've quite enjoyed editing this one, so I hope that you also enjoy it. It's like a good balance between seriousness, like talking about mental health, and then also fun stuff like showing you Fringe and all of that. Looking forward to going to a lot more Fringe this week. But yeah, as always, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please do follow me over on my Instagram. It's just @BrookeMcQuaid, and I'll see you for next week's video. Bye!